Hey guys, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I thought I would show you how I'm putting together some bows. This is a new die set from Scrap Diva Designs. It is called the Bolt Heart Butterfly Bow. And I was just making some and really enjoying the process, so I thought I would just turn on the camera and make some with you and just show you how I'm doing them. There are so many different variations of how to put these together. You can check out the product link, which I'll leave down below. You'll see at scrapdivadesigns.com this item, and if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, there are lots of different examples from other design team members and Erica of how to put these together. But I'll show you my way. So this comes with two different sizes of bows, butterfly bows. There's a larger and a smaller, and each one comes with the background piece, which is stitched very pretty, and then the main bow part, which has the loops, which is stitched also, and then it comes with this layering piece. Well, I'm using it as a layering piece for the background, and it's got stitching and cute little hearts cut out as well. And then of course sorry, it comes with the middle part that goes around the bow to hold it together. Lots of people don't use them. I like to use them. I just think it makes them look more finished, so we'll be using them in this little tutorial craft with me. So like I said, there's big ones and little ones, and I'll show you a few of the ones I made already, and then we'll put some together. So this was the first one I made. This is a larger one. So I used this paper. I just got this in Happy Mail from Rose, from Rosie's Crafty Cohorts. Hi Rose, if you're watching. She sent me this beautiful like 8-inch square paper from Temu. I think she got it. And it's just so pretty, and it's not really thick. So when I'm making bows, I like to use paper that's not that thick, so it's easier to bend. So I'm using that, and also just a piece of plain vellum, which I think I got at Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure. But anyway, so I used that pretty floral paper, one of the floral ones from this stack for the bow part. So I used that for the loops and for the background, and then for the tie part as well. And then I used my plain vellum for that layering piece. And I just glued it in the center so it can, flip up a little bit and add some dimension. And I didn't add any embellishments on the inside. We'll do that at the end. So this is a larger one, and this one measures, let's see, it's about 2.5, a little bit more than 2.5 inches across. And then top to bottom, it is a little bit more than 2 inches. So a really nice size if you put all the pieces together like this, and it's just so pretty, very easy too. And then I made the exact same one, but in the smaller version, same papers. And the smaller version is, let's see, this is about 2 1/4, about side to side, and then top to bottom it's about 1 3/4 ish. So yeah, there are those two, which I really like, the different sizes, good for different sorts of projects. And then I did the same thing with this paper. This is a strawberry paper from that collection, and I just love it, of course. So I used that, and I used plain white paper for the tie around the inside, just to break up the patterns a little bit. So super cute, and I'll just show you how I put them together. So we're going to start, let's see, I put this one on top because I think I wanted to use this for the main part of my bows. So we'll put this over here, and then we're going to use the vellum, of course. And then for the ties, let's see, I'll see what we can use for those. I mean, they're probably going to be covered up mostly with the embellishment that you put on the inside, so it's not that important what you put on the center, but I don't know, I like to, do something a little bit different. I think that would look cute, just a little strip of that. Not that much of the pattern will show, but maybe we'll use this for the ties. Okay, so for this piece here for the bows, I'm going to cut out the background for both sizes. We'll make one of each, and then the loops. Okay, and then we'll use this paper for the ties, and then the vellum for the layering pieces with the hearts. So I'm going to go die cut those, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got all my pieces die cut. So now what we're going to do is take the bow part and just kind of like condition the fabric a little, or the paper a little bit. So I just take a tool, just anything that has, like a round handle, And I just go over the back of it like this, just to kind of curl it. So when you do fold it, it doesn't have like sharp bends or crease lines. There might be other ways to do this, but this is just the way I do it. And then I'll even like roll it a little bit like that. So this is the larger one we're working on first. Oops. And then just do it to the other side. There will still be like a little bit of creasing in the paper, but I'm not too worried about it. So this is just what I do. Just like that. Okay, so then the pieces, the two tabs are going to go, you're just going to bend them down to the center like this. And these don't meet all the way. If you do put them all the way, you'll see like a little bit of the white on the other side. So I just like to put them where, if you see on the edge there, the loop parts are kind of even. So I'm just going to put some glue on the inside. And I have my glue, whatever you call this here, thing. And then I'm going to put those in, or press those on, and then just hold it in the middle. And I usually do that down on them. I brought over a little mat so I don't get glue on my table background. But then while I'm holding it down, I do kind of like push in the sides a little bit, just so it kind of rounds the bow loops. Okay, and then you can check and make sure everything's even. Just like that. See how I kind of like pushed in the sides? And like I said, there's a little creasing, but I'm not a perfectionist in crafting. And then I take a paintbrush, because that has a smaller handle, and I just kind of go into the loops and just kind of round it a little bit more. And I do that at the end too. I'll show you. You don't have to do this. I just like to do that. So it's a puffier loop. Okay, and then what we're going to do is take the background piece and glue on the vellum piece. So you're just going to put a little bit of glue on the middle of the butterfly. I really like this strawberry paper. And then take your vellum piece, and it doesn't overlap the little wing parts on the bottom, so it just kind of like covers the top part. So you just put it on and just hold it into place once you get in the right place. And then again, while it's drying, I just kind of fluff it up, just like that. And there you have that. See how easy this is to put together? And then you're just going to glue on the loop part. And I've seen some examples where they use like the big loop and the smaller one together to make it a double bow, and that looks really nice. So just press it down in the middle. And I'm gonna see, I have a bunch of big creases on that one, but it's okay. Just hold it a second. It's good to use fast drying glue here. You could use hot glue if you wanted to, like that. And then we'll take the center part, and I just like to add glue to the whole thing. Sometimes these are too long and you have to cut them off a little bit, so we'll see. One of them I did before, one of them I didn't. I don't know why. So I'm just going to put the middle right there, and I kind of fussy cut it so that the strawberry was going to be right in the middle. Just, you know, think about what part of your paper is going to be showing and what direction. If you have like a directional paper, you want to make sure that you put your dies down appropriately. Okay, so then you turn it over and just fold in the loops and make sure they're like flush against the middle of the butterfly. Just press it down, and there we have one of our butterflies. That's a big one. And I do have some of the white showing under that, so I'm going to try and puff this up a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So let's do the smaller one now. So here's the loop for the smaller one. And this is just I think it's a glitter tool from Michaels. It came in a pack from Recollections, and it feels like silicone, so that's why I like it to use it for this. It's just, it gives it a little bit of friction, you know, it's not too slick like like something shiny would be. So I think that's why I like to use this. And it's a good circumference, so it makes like, just like a nice bend. Let's do the other side. Lots of times when I make bows, I use like good wrapping paper that is not like too glossy, and that way it bends really, really nicely, or it doesn't even bend, it just kind of like curves. But I don't have a lot of different ones like that, so I just, I don't want to keep making the same bows over and over. So I thought I would use paper this time, and this paper that Rose gave me is great because it's not too thick. So this is a good time to use your papers, like if you have regular scrapbooking papers from Joann's or Hobby Lobby or Michaels, wherever where you get like thinner paper. Timu and Ally are perfect for that usually. So it's really good for that. Okay, now I'm gonna roll it a little bit to make sure it rolls right towards the middle. And we'll do that to this side too. And this one's good because it kind of tapers, so you can make the roll a little bit tighter if you move down the length of the tool. Okay. So there we go. And then I just kind of give it a dry run and see where I'm gonna glue it down. So right there. So I'm gonna take my glue again, the glue press. I always forget what this is called, but yes, glue press, which I love, best tool ever. And just put that like that. Just hold it a sec. Yeah, I was making my bows and I was watching a craft with me, and I thought, you know what, I could make a craft with me too, which I don't do too often. I don't know. I should do it more often because I love to watch them. So hopefully you guys do too. And this isn't like, that hard of a project or anything, but still it's nice to see another process, right? Okay, so we have that one and the background and the vellum. So I'm gonna add glue there. I just love vellum on butterfly projects because it just adds a little bit more texture, and you always think of butterflies as just light and airy like that, This is a good time to use your vellum. If you have colored vellum, that would look nice here. Okay, so there's the background. So we're going to glue this on too. And I think bows are great to give in Happy Mail too. Like you can, put some with removable tape onto a card and put it in a bag and add it into add a bag topper to it, and it looks so nice. Such a nice presentation. I think I'd like to give these as Happy Mail, and then whoever gets them can actually use them, in their projects. So that's why I like to give bows. I like to make bows definitely, but it's nice to have them already on hand when you're doing a project, right? Okay, so there we go, and then we will add our little center strip. I really like this bow too. The May release from Scrap Diva Designs is just awesome, as usual. And I will link this, of course, down below, as well as my referral link if you're inspired to purchase anything. It doesn't cost anything extra to you. I just get a commission, which helps me out. So thank you to everybody who uses that. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to take the paintbrush, just kind of poof it like so. Cute. See, now I don't want to cover up those strawberries in the middle. I shouldn't have gone through the effort of fussy cutting it, but All right, so let's go ahead and think about what kind of embellishments we want. I'm thinking some strawberry cabochons would look nice, but sometimes these colors are kind of like muted. They're kind of like rosy pinks. So I think the strawberry cabochons I have are brighter red. So maybe just some like flatbacks. I'm going to get out my flatbacks and I'll be right back. All right, so I have a few different kinds of things. I did find some strawberry cabochons that I have that are not bright red, so I thought they would look good on this one. So I'm going to add one to the small one and the big one. And I've never done this before using the Lawn Fawn clear glaze as a glue. I'm going to try that with this because it has a precision tip and I don't want to get out my hot glue gun right now. So I'm going to see, I'm just going to add a dot here and then add that on there. Now how cute is that, right? So I'm going to let that dry. It'll take a while to dry, so I'll just be careful with it. But I can't see why this wouldn't work because you can use, what's that other one called that I always forget the name of? It is called Glossy Accents. You could use that as a glue for gems. So I'm thinking you should be able to use this. So there's the bigger one, and this cabochon, I think it looks good on both the bigger one and the smaller one. The other ones will change them. But isn't that cute? Yeah, I really like how that looks. Okay, so I'm gonna put these aside carefully, maybe scoot that over. It's sliding a little. Okay, so there's that. And then for these, I was thinking, I have a couple things of cabochons here. I was thinking maybe these flower gems because I have big and small. And I love when they're on clear sheets like this because you could just like, you know, put it up to it and say, oh yeah, that looks cute, right? All right, so we'll put the big one there. And I think for glue, even though they're sticky, you want to add a little bit of extra glue. So I'm just going to use my Nouveau Deluxe adhesive because they just need a little bit of extra stickiness. So I'm just going to do that for the small and the big one. And then take off a big one. Add it thusly. That would even look cute with like a diamond dot or something there, right? Okay, now let's get the small one out before the glue dries. Like that. Yeah, I think it still needs a little something, right? Yeah, maybe like a green diamond dot. Let's see, I've got my diamond dot collection right here. That one would go. Let's see. And then you can use like tweezers or one of those like gem tools like these. That one actually doesn't work that well. This one I got from Craftelier works better. But this, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to add a little, I guess this, since it's glossy. I'm going to add a little drop. Sorry about the shadows. See, it comes out so precisely. All right, and then I'm going to take one of these green diamond dots. Get back here. Okay. And then just put it on there. Oh yeah, right? That looks cute. Is that a little off center? Just move it with your pokey tool or whatever you have. Yeah, oh, I like that. Okay, so we'll let him dry. And then we'll do the same for the little friend. This one, right? Just a little dot. And then make sure your diamond dot is turned over the right way. They always seem to come out of the container upside down. Do you notice that? I don't think I used this tool correctly, but yeah, see, I dropped it. Oh boy. I'm just going to use my fingers. Oh no, just spilled them. Oh gosh. looks cute. All right, let me clean up these diamond dots. All right, I just put them onto a piece of paper and made a little funnel and put them back. I'm not the neatest crafter. All right, so where are we? We've got those done, so we just have the last two. This one I found a gem. I think it was from, I got a diamond dot stuck on me. I think it was from Timu maybe, or Ali, I don't know, but I think it looks beautiful there, right? So we'll add some clear glaze. I'll just put it on the back of the gem and then put that on there. I don't have a smaller version of this one, so we'll do something else for the small bow. But oh, isn't that pretty? Okay, so for the small bow, I was thinking maybe these enamel dots. Let's see, that's a little too peachy. Is that too pink? Yeah, it's not the right shade of pink. Should we go with the peach? No, I don't like either of those. All right, let's look at these. So maybe I'll use, little green one work? Maybe that green one would work. Let's see. Yeah, I do like that. Okay, so we'll use that one. Yeah, let me get my glue press, add a little dot, and then place that on there. Yeah, because the green looks like green leaves that were on the, I want to straighten that out on the paper. Okay, yeah, that looks cute. And that would look nice with a pink diamond dot. Let's see. Yeah, that one would work, right? Yeah. All right, so I will carefully add a drop of clear glaze. Do you ever spill stuff? The worst once I spilled like almost a whole thing of glitter. And it was not like just on my table, went all over the place. So, that was awful. Okay, let me just put these down. Pick that one up. Is that the right side? Nope, it's upside down. And it's hard to use these pens if it's on your skin. Okay. Just smooth that into place. Yeah, that looks cute, right? Oh, good. All right, so we didn't have any major catastrophes, just a little spillage of diamond dots, but I think these came out really cute, right? So I will let these dry. I'll let you know how that clear glaze works, just to, add on the cabochons and stuff, but I think it'll be fine. So thank you so much for joining me for this little craft along, and I'll be back soon with more crafty videos. Until then, I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye.